Right. I know I'm late, and I know I'm not going to be on here long, but I'd appreciate it if you come on by, chew a little fat, chit chat. As I said, it will not be long. Woo, boy, so much going on. So much going on. Where's my co-host at? Where's my co-host? Hey, hon.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Did you catch the last 5-10 minutes?
Of Steve or?
Oh, no, not just of Steve, but of Trump going online and saying 3 of our major ships were hit. But he's not saying when they were hit, and he's trying to spin it that we were going after some tankers, Iranian tankers.
Well, that must have been new, because the last I heard was that there was drones that fluttered down to the bottom of the water like a butterfly, and something about there was a bunch of pop-offs on both sides, but there was no damage and no injuries and no nothing.
Yeah. There was no damage to our battleships. There was no damage. They went after those Iranian tankers. Bullshit. One of our ships is coming.
A lot of people in Steve's live kept saying one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It took him a long time to respond. And Steve said, without blinking, which I thought was odd because this is not like him,
Mm-hmm.
he goes, well, maybe he's just waiting to see how they're going to spin this.
You mean when the next Lego video will be coming out?
It's probably already out. I haven't looked. I was cooking.
Yeah, that right there. I'm like,
hey, Julie.
Breaking Fuck the News is the guy that broke that because apparently he posted it over on X. On Live Social.
Mm.
And this was the best I could find for it was great damage done to attackers by U.S. Navy destroyers that came under fire. Uh-huh. Yeah, right.
Thank you, Julie. The thing I don't understand is, like, 1 minute you're saying that you're going to escort, and then you're saying everybody backed off because basically Saudi yelled at you. And then you turn around and say, oh, we were going to go get our tankers that were already, like, on the other side. I'm not buying that one at all. Because, damn well they didn't get to the other side. If they had, trust me, we would have heard about it.
But here's the thing. He said Saudi Arabia blocked him from being able to use their airports or the bases or anything. It wasn't just Saudi Arabia. It was Kuwait, too. Kuwait said, fuck no, you can't fly through our airspace, and you can't land nowhere, and you can't refuel anywhere.
And a lot of that, more or less, it really didn't have anything to do with what's going on or who's involved. They're still mad about the whole everybody's pulling out of OPEC. That's what that was about.
Oh, no.
So they were butthurt.
No. Project Freedom. He did not give them the courtesy before he announced that. Hey, we're going to be making these actions, these moves. No. Saudi Arabia was like, you getting ready to do what? You getting ready to do when? Kuwait, you doing what? Wait. You not giving us no warning. Be prepared for nothing. That's like me coming into your house saying, this is a nice house. I should throw a party. I could throw a really nice barbecue here. Yeah. And Frank and Mary and John and Tommy and Aunt Shaquan will be by with the ribs in about 2 hours. And you're going to go, what? Huh? Yeah, we're going to be using your kitchen. Saudi Arabia and Kuwait said, the fuck you will? No, baby. You ain't called and gave us no courtesy. And apparently Trump then called MBS talking about, well, this is a moving target, and it's there's a lot of moving parts. So our planes are going to be arriving for refueling. And MBS said, no. You didn't do the courtesy of calling us to let us know, because we're in range of Iran. They could pop off on
and I'm
us.
sure they don't really want a target on them, because Rand has made it really clear anybody assisting is a target.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense.
So Hegseth and Trumpy Trump and the rest of them thought they were just going to move our military in there, just do what they got to do. And Kuwait was like, no, you will not. And Saudi Arabia said, no, you will not. So that's why it died so quick. That's why it disappeared so quick.
Slide and glide, dip and glip.
You announced this mess, when was it? Sunday. Monday morning, it suddenly vanished. Project Freedom died on the vine real quick.
Well, he was doing it for the market manipulation. We knew that off the bat.
Yeah.
But I think they had intentions. And just in case, like I said, Rand already had told everybody, if you are an assist in any kind of way, any capacity, if we get wind of it, you're a target.
Yeah. But apparently he didn't give a crap about them maybe getting damaged, maybe getting hemmed up. He didn't care. We're just playing roll the dice. We're playing roll the dice. That's what they're doing. I'm like...
Wasn't he busy, though, doing a dinner on Sunday? Like, I kind of feel like they just threw it in front of his face and said, hey, what do you think? It's your idea. Let's do this. And he was like, yeah. I don't know. I wholeheartedly don't feel like he's really that engaged with any of this. And when you read the posts, you can always tell when it's him and when it's not him.
Mm-hmm.
This one, he had his hand in it, but it was not all him.
And that's the scary shit. That you are the president. They are making these decisions, and they've already shown multiple times, allies don't matter. We're just going to do what we do. And this is the one time that your Middle Eastern allies point blank said, "No, baby, we ain't letting you get away with this." That's it.
There's a couple things I want to touch on, though, too.
Go for it.
One, cross-eyed crazy Cash and his liquor cabinet.
Oh. Wait, he makes gifts of liquor to other people.
With his name on it.
What the fuck? With our money, our tax dollars.
Yeah. And he did this, I guess, back during the Olympics thing. And we're just getting wind of it.
Oh, my God.
That was number one. Number two, the fact that they keep saying Grassley was the one that put forth this I'm sorry, I'm not buying that.
Mm-mm.
I'm not buying that.
Mm-mm.
No. I can't see, because we saw how Feinstein was, and we kept, like, they had to wake up and tell her how to vote. So,
Yeah.
and he's 92? No, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
There's that.
No, baby.
And then, Netlick. Behind closed doors. Did a whole lot of talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Guess he was lying under oath the first time when he said, "Oh no, I've never been back to that island. No way. I found it so grotesque and him so grotesque." And then behind closed doors, he's like, "Well, yeah, I did."
So you committed perjury.
A little bit.
Ooh, boy. I swear. This administration is so damn disgusting. There's no honor, no respect. Nothing.
Also, the word on the twatosphere is that letter, the note that was supposedly left behind by E. They're saying Rumpy wrote that.
Oh shit.
That's what's on the twatosphere. That it just felt very Rumpy.
Why?
Because they just find it very interesting that it was hidden all this time. Nobody's seen it. Nobody knew anything about it. Are they flashing you again?
Yeah, they're flashing me. So take my picture, peeps. Yes.
Yeah.
Somehow we didn't know about the S letter until now, when he's hip deep and is pretty much running out of options. Nobody's being distracted by the files.
And the fact that people are bringing them back up and reading them deeper, and because they found more stuff. And I sent you the live from last night. She's live every night. And what she was reading last night was juicy and gross at the same time.
Yep. Yes, it was.
And she had it on the screen, so it wasn't like she was ad-libbing. You could read along with her.
Yep.
And so that's come back up. And then you got, today, I guess the courts told him, yeah, that extra 10% tariff stuff is highly illegal. So no, you can't have that. So of course, he's going to run over to the Supreme and go, give me, please.
Yeah, but that's an international court, isn't it?
I thought it was, but he's still going to try to run an appeal through the Supreme. And right now, it seems like they're all kind of, except for like two, siding with him every time. You want it, sir? No problem. We'll give it to you. But yeah, they told him today, no go, sorry.
While all of
there's got a lot of bad news going on.
While all of our allies right now are building up their own teams, their own allyships, and just going, okay, America, we don't care. Canada with the cars from China. Ford, the American car dealership, y'all about to go down. Because if people can go over to Canada and buy their damn car and drive it back here. Now, they might have trouble getting registered.
Read the room, sweetheart. Fishing, can you read the room, please? Because I don't know what you're talking about, but we weren't talking about anything about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And if you get spammy, you're going to get shown the door. So, and my mods are real quick to be trigger fingered.
And by the way, it's not 1776, it's 1778. That's when it was signed. It was written, but it didn't become official till 1778. You might want to change that number. Okay, sweetie? Have a good day.
Reading is fun and mental.
So is comprehension.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Anywho, so as you were saying.
It's so many people. I went into so many lives where people were saying that they live in New York, they live in Michigan, they live in Wisconsin, and they're talking about how they've been talking with their friends and their neighbors once they found out that these cars were going to be built in Canada, that they were planning to save up, go put a deposit down, and buy it. I'm like, wow. So you've got Americans already trying to figure out how they can buy a BYD car over a Ford, over a Dodge, over a Chrysler. That shit right there. Woo, boy. That should tell you something.
Well, and I've been listening to the farmers who are very livid right now. those who are going to plant are probably going to plant half of what they usually do, if not less than half.
Yep.
Some of them were prepared or had overstock and stuff, and they'll do fine, but it depends on the category of whatever they're growing.
Yeah.
I don't see the soy farmers doing a whole lot this year because, well, they got no place really to take it. Corn farmers will do meh because, they do use corn a lot in gasoline and other food products. But if the food products are out of range because of the fuel and the diesel prices, I don't see where they're going to come out even, let alone ahead. And so I have major concerns with farming and how that's going to go this year. And so far, the weather has not been cooperative at all. We've had frost for the last 4 days. Colorado, I guess, got 9 inches of snow.
Oh.
Michigan, was it Michigan that had several tornadoes? No, Mississippi. Mississippi had several tornadoes, and they were EF3s and above.
And with wait, hold on. Nora, without the weather warning, they did not really have a weather warning going on.
Was that Mississippi? Because I know another state lost 5 people because they had no warning.
Yeah. They were like what they did was the warning they got was actually from the Canadian Weather Service. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all had to reach up to the Canadian Weather Service to give y'all a heads up about tornadoes. The fuck? Because ours right now is crap. Ours has been pretty much dismantled. I'm like, wow. Oh my God. You don't care about, hey, tell me this. So that also covered Florida and hurricanes. So what you supposed to do about Florida when hurricanes are coming? When you got rid of NORAD?
Well, I always tell people be sure to follow max velocity because he's got 8 monitors in front of him. His partner that he just hired last fall has got 4, and they're actually taking on donations, so he'll be up to 8 before you know it. They have every app under the sun, but he does get frustrated because he'll be like, we're in a hole. So we can't really see what's going on because if they're between radars, because of no building open or nobody doing their job.
Right.
So sometimes he'll be like, I personally think, and if you are got people out there, call them and tell them heads up because I can't see what's going on. I'm blindsided. But based on the trajectory, the patterns, what we've seen, tell somebody that they should be getting into a safe space.
Right. Exactly. This is America right now. Hey, CDC is hamstrung. You can get the WHO app. I know I'm going blank now with the name. World Health Organization. You can Google that and get that on your phone. That is what I am following. Because we're just shitless. But wait, I gotta ask you this before it slips my fucking mind. I did a quick little live this morning. A quick little video about the junta. The reason I did it about the junta is because follow me with this. This actually started to evolve the first week of April. Okay? The first week of April is when this actually started to kind of percolate. It was about the second or third week of April when they came up talking about they might want to tap her to lead the CDC.
And remember we said that was a trap.
Yep. Because they are very anti-DEI. So why are you trying to hire a black woman to lead the CDC? And I had flashbacks of shit. What's his name? Who he drug and threatened, and the previous head of the CDC. You know, everything he did was wrong. Fauci bad. Fauci did this. Fauci set us up. It's a setup, same as you said. It's a setup.
Well, I said right then and there was a setup. So if that timing is around the same time that this started percolating, that would make sense. They needed a nice brown face to throw it all on.
Yeah, and you can see.
And there's a lot of hoopla going around. I think you got my message when I said that there's a lot going on. So I want to be very, very, very cautious about how we address it and the things that we say about it, because we already know that the red hatters and the red pillars and the non-vaxxers and all them are already they're throwing stuff all over the walls to see what sticks. And then you got the panickers who are also doing the same thing. So I'm doing this with major cautious, but side-eyeing at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yep, let's do major caution, because I want you to, wait a minute, is this one I want? Hang on. Yeah, Marjorie fucking Taylor Greene. I actually text Dr. Mary Bowden today and asked her about a treatment for Hunter virus. I was so glad she posted it. Ivermectin! The fuck?
So she's back on the aluminum foil hat train? What
you went to another woman. Yes, she has an MD after her name, who still wears the aluminum foil hat, who suggested to her that a good way to prevent it or treat it would be ivermectin. Hunter virus is an RNA virus, and ivermectin
is a virus. It's a horse dewormer.
This is a doctor. I don't know where she got her goddamn MD, what crackerjack box. Hunter virus is an RNA virus, and ivermectin should work against it. Where did this woman get her degree from?
I'm sorry, but when did deworming, even in animals, work on viruses?
Allegedly, I'm just posting what this former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene reposted. So apparently she ain't learned shit. Shit no shine. That you're actually pushing this over on X.
If you look it up, the first thing it does is gives you a long list of symptoms, which is very flu-like, but does increase into almost the vid territory.
Yep.
Okay? But it also says there is no current treatment. The only thing they can do is deal with you symptomatically. So if you're struggling to breathe, they'll put you on breathing treatments or ventilation if needed. But that's all they can do, is they could treat you symptomatically. There's nothing else they can give you and nothing else that will work. Distancing, washing your hands, sanitizing, do all the things you did before. You have a better chance of not getting it. But if it is this particular version, because there's multiple, just like with vid, there's multiple, and if that's the one that they're running with, because they're finding that more and more people were exposed, some are anti-symptomatic. But
yeah,
it just
yeah, and that's why I did that video this morning, because all I had to do was count back. Weeks ago was when the first person got sick. And it was a couple weeks after that, 2 to 3 weeks after that, when they suddenly put a black woman up. When this is a number of firmly anti-black, anti-DEIA, that no one with color came by their degree legitimately according to them. So why would you be putting up a black woman to be the head of the CDC? Particularly the way you
I said
treated
it back
Fauci.
then, and I still stand by my response. It's a trap.
Yep. We have not heard anything else about her, whether she's on the list, whether they're talking to her, whether they're going to be interviewed. Nothing. This is a retired rear admiral.
I almost want to put an R in there because this is tap to lead, but I would just like my brain just sees trapped. Tap to lead.
Trapped. It's a trap. Reel her in and then treat her like he treated Fauci. That's it. That's all I keep thinking. Because number one, Hegseth, hey, he can't stand people who have a higher rank than him, who are of color. Trump won't believe that. Oh yeah, Trump won't believe she actually got a degree from Brown University, and that she's a doctor. Because remember, he's always saying, "I'm a very smart man. I could have been a scientist. My uncle was a scientist."
Well, but you didn't, did you?
Okay. So this kind of, and then wait a minute. So is she going to be working under this motherfucker who likes to cut penises off of roadkill?
Did you see he saved a bird the other day?
We're in the middle of something where people may have contracted stuff from rats, and he's standing there with a bird in his hand. Huh?
And mind you, let's not forget he was swimming in a cesspool with his grandkids. So
that was child abuse. Anybody gonna go after them for child abuse? Because knowing this idiot's history, you shouldn't let your children within 12 feet of them. No, you can't go nowhere.
Speaking of children,
go ahead.
The other day when Frumpy was sitting at his resolute desk, surrounded by children, and then saying some of the most heinous things I've heard come out of a grown person. Like he didn't like try to censor himself. He briefly said, "Well, I shouldn't say this, but," and then he does it anyway. And I'm thinking any parent in that room should have snatched their child up and said, "We're up. Let's go.
We got to go. We got to go. We got to get the heck up out of here." These are things I don't want my children to hear. But
God. And he's a grandpa. Let that sink in.
But you notice, do you ever see his grandchildren around him?
No.
You never see his grandchildren. Because that means they understand.
The only time the kids come around is if there's money involved or there's a show, an event or something, like a fight or something big. Otherwise, they don't come around either.
Exactly. Let me throw this out here right quick. James Clyburn now has a TikTok.
Go. No, he can just go.
This idiot actually brought up, those tariffs. These businesses shouldn't be getting this money, these refunds from tariffs. If that's the money that came from the people. Yeah, we knew that a year ago. Where the hell were you? We said the tariffs shouldn't be used because we have to pay for them. Where were you then? Now that supposedly these refunds are coming to corporations, now you're talking about it shouldn't be going to corporations. It should be going to the people because the people were the one that had. It's a year late and $10 short.
Billions of dollars short. And the other thing too is like, even if he's just now speaking of it, which again, dollar late, dollar short. Where's the rest of them? Like, why is anybody else hopping up and down going, but wait, my people had to pay for this. My constituents paid for this. We warned you that this was going to happen. Why isn't the corporations who did not really pay a damn thing because they passed it on to the consumer, how come they're getting refunds?
Mm-hmm. Ain't saying a damn thing. Where are the rest of y'all Democrats? And by the way, Clyburn, at 80-something years old, is about to run for re-election.
No, thank you.
Thank you. He is a death mask. Watch how loose that skin is. There ain't no muscle left under there. But you're running for re-election, and now you get a TikTok, and I'm going to be with the cool kids, and I'm going to tell them, I'm really working to help. No, you're not. No, you're not, baby. We see that APAC money.
Well, I hope everybody comments that in that video. Be like, bro, where was you? Not that he'll read it, because they never read their comments.
No. He is a team because he doesn't know how to post on social media. We're paying them to post. Like
somebody else we know?
Okay. In case y'all did not know, only 10 Republicans only 10 Democrats out of over 200 do not accept APAC money. 10. That means every one of them motherfuckers need to get.
Looking at you, AOC.
Oh, she don't accept it. She don't accept it.
No, she lying.
No,
yes, she do.
No. They ran her numbers. What she does is she gets her money. But anytime you see her in one of these expensive gowns, they pay her to do that. The lipstick that she wears, that particular color, she gets paid to wear it. That red, yeah, sister gets checks. Her, Crockett, who's the other one? There's Foster. Maxwell Foster out of Florida, he don't accept it. Summer Lee, she don't accept it. Where's the other one? Yeah, there's only 10 of them. And they are all under the age of 50. They're all under the age of 50. I'm like, God damn. Because they tried to get her with that. Sister pulled out her record and like, no, baby. I ain't taking no APAC money. Same trick they tried to pull on Crockett. And Crockett proved to him, no, they sent me a check like 2 years ago. Here's the return of it. Return to sender, baby. I ain't done shit. Now, Jeffries and what's the bald head guy's name? Light skin. He except for, matter of fact, they got a mugshot of his ass over in not real, standing for a picture over there and trying to hide in the back.
Trying to hide?
Yeah.
Trying to hide.
We see your big goofy butt.
Nigga, please, you're so tall.
Thank you.
Your head is glowing. Like, we see you.
Thank you. Now, the rest of them, they all getting paid. Matter of fact, I should have pulled up the picture. There is a running tally. In 4 years'
Cory
time.
Booker. Thank you, Julie.
Cory Booker, thank you. Yeah, that take your ass back home. Trump gets more money than Biden did. He gets it. And yes, Kamala gets money. But he beats them out all the way. So yeah, we need new people, leaders we deserve. We need to be looking for them. They out there. They're on the fucking ballot. And it's time we start letting these folks know. We're showing you the door. It's time. Anywho, like I said, it's not going to be long. Yes, someone said Democrats are underestimating the anger from people. Yeah, they are. And that's the fucking danger. Because Republicans know how to play the game. They are so much better at advertising, at twisting the truth. Democrats, y'all mess up a wet dream. I swear. They really would.
Well, they've always sucked at messaging anyway.
Yes.
And their timing in messaging. Like, they wait until the 11th hour. And I get you don't want to, like, drone people out. Because, like, when Bernie first started, he had a great message.
Mm-hmm.
But it got to the point where it was like, dude, could you change the message a little? Because it's wash, rinse, repeat with you. And it's like every stage you get on, I'm hearing the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was where I got irritated with Hillary, too. It's like, I got all these things like that. I can't wait to tell you. Go to Hillary.com. And I'm like, what? You stand on the stage right now.
Yep.
Why don't you highlight us a little bit?
Work for it, baby. Work for it. Work for that shit. You should be working for it. But you're missing the boat. You are missing that shit. 100%. This is my tube page. Please go over and follow. And you will find my lives posted there. You'll find additional videos posted there. And over here, please subscribe here as well. I know there aren't that many. Did you know that just won a lawsuit against Bronx Bad? Really? Really? Oh, I was hoping he would.
Nice.
Sweet. They can't stand this man because he's actually doing what the fuck he said he was going to do. He said, I've been voted in by the people.
He walked in on a deficit. He had to figure something out quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I understood. I think this lawsuit was supposed to be, they were going to confiscate the buildings and sell them. Because you're not fixing the buildings, you're allowing them to be run down, you're allowing them to be a hazard, and you're using them as a tax write-off where you live in Florida. And by the way, some of those motherfuckers are moving over here to North Carolina. They are some of the most entitled people. I'm looking for a new cardiologist. All right. Well, let me see what I can do for you. Next opening is the first week of June. Well, I could be dead by then. I'm looking at your area code. It's a Florida area. Take your ass back to Florida. Damn. I have to put them on.
The thing I want to say to people like that when they say something like that, because I get it. You know, the wait list right now is awful because he forgot they fired a lot of people. So there's a lot of staff shortages. Mm-hmm. How are you going to get mad at the person on the phone trying to find you a doctor?
Yeah.
When there's no doctors to be had. My doctor's booked out already to August.
And there are some doctors, specialists that require a referral. What do you mean I need to have a referral? They're a specialist. They're in electrophysiology. They specifically focus on the electrical currents going through the heart or they're malfunctioning. Okay, I had one in Florida. Okay, then have that doctor send over. Well, I don't see why I have to have them. Lord, the beauty of working from home and working just on the phone is they don't see the what the fuck look on my face. They don't see
that. And that mute button works real good when I need to say a few things under my breath.
There you go. Right there. I'm like, hold on, my system is malfunctioning. Hold on one moment. If we get separated, I didn't hang up. The system just crashed. Give me one moment. Ain't shit going on. I just put your ass on mute. I'll let you sit there for 5 minutes.
Yep. I don't miss that at all. I don't miss retail either, because I'll tell you what, when somebody tells the world, hey, there's a massive blizzard, the roads are closed, the police are giving out tickets, there's no plows because they're all been pulled, but you drive 79 miles for a 1 can of hairspray. No, I can't deal with you.
Girl. Seriously. You gonna
get mad at me because the truck ain't there.
Okay. Yes, it is. It's floating around there. There's burgers. Those burgers are not doing their job the way they should. They're not doing their job the way they should. I'm just saying.
Well, they may be, but somewhere along the line there are some medical professionals in his inner circle that's too scared to tell him, bruh. Bruh. I don't know why everybody's scared of him. I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry. If, like I said, if I were a reporter and I come in and I'm asking a legitimate question and I push back a little bit because I'm looking for clarity and you start cussing at me and doing all that, oh no, I'm losing my job today because I'm going to say, I'm taking my earrings on. Listen here, mother.
Okay? Let me tell you what your mama never told you. You're not all that. No one's impressed
I
by
bet
you.
his mama did, but he didn't really like her. He liked daddy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because he never talks about his mother. He talks about his dad though.
Yeah. That right there. And that's the real deal. This man has never respected women. Always looked down his nose. Matter of fact, looked down his nose at his sister, who was a judge, and tried to say that his father put her in that position. She had to check him and say, I went to college. I got a law degree. I worked in the court. I assisted judges, and I earned my way onto the bench. And he story goes, for Mary, his niece, he never brought it up again. Tell me, I wonder if daddy helped you get that, become a judge. Why? Because he helped you? Because
but he didn't become a judge. He never became anything. Like, he could have done so much with his life, but he wanted to just ride the grift and be the charming, semi-funny, I don't know, whatever it was. He never put forth effort. But when the school was like, no, he was an awful student. Like,
he never had to. He never had to. It's almost as if Fred Trump wanted to stunt that man, while his brother broke and became a pilot, flew for an airline. His father wanted him to only be in real estate. His brother, look at how they treated his brother. Because he chose to go his own way, they denigrated him. You're never going to be nothing. Oh, you ain't got nothing. Oh, you can't. Drove him to drink, in my humble opinion. Drove him to an early demise. And he was right there by his father. Yeah, dad's right. Yeah, you're not really nothing. You got that tiny little menial job as a pilot. That's something that he couldn't do. But you're going to denigrate him.
You don't say that to his pilot that flies his ass all over the country, though.
I would not put it past Trump to wander up to the cockpit and go, I could have been a pilot. He's that type of person who would say shit like that. Because he said, I could have been a doctor during C-19. I could have been doing what you guys were doing. No, you couldn't. And by the way, we've never heard another word about that woman. Fauci, when he went after Fauci fought back. Fauci stood his ground. She sold her damn ass for a couple of $6,000 scarves. He got her number. She can be bought. He was never able to buy Fauci. Right down to the point of, I remember, had to be in the first week or two, he made a comment about Fauci. I've got some ties that would really, that would really bring out your suit. And Fauci was like, no, thank you, Mr. President. While that ignorant bitch wound up with $600 scarves draped around her neck, and she became his lapdog. Now, if he think this black woman gonna be his lapdog, if something happens again, you think she's gonna stand to the side while he stands there rambling on? Because remember, they hold daily updates, and 90% of it was this idiot standing there running his mouth.
Yeah, but if she's a Keynesian, which she could be, we don't know yet. We won't know until we see her, and if she come out, we'll know. The first time she opens her mouth, we're going to be like, oh, this bitch, or okay, she's got it together. But we'll know. But until we hear from her, we really don't know. Just because,
True.
Again, not all skin folk is kin folk.
True.
And I think I send them to you periodically, but that woman who does where she people send her like items and she'll go through and try to find like what people are charging for them. And like there was like a $23,000 frisbee, things like that.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll send you more of those because, girl, I'll tell you, these are actual stores or online stores that sell the most crazy shit. They'll sell you a toothpick for $500 just because it was made with some sort of wood from some country. And people buy this?
Oh, yeah. Some people have too much money. Not enough sense and way too much money. That's it.
Well, like there was a name brand store, and they had a T-shirt, and the logo on the shirt was made with electrical tape, and they wanted $8,000 for the shirt. I'm like, you done lost your goddamn mind.
Some folks got too much damn money, no taste, and no common sense. Oh, while we're on the money thing, let me throw this out here before we wrap this up. You guys may know this lady. This is Jeff Bezos' first wife. People like to carry on about Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. The reason he's the richest man in the world is because of her. When they first got married, they were broke. He had the idea for Amazon, but he didn't know how to get it together. So she planned and scheduled and drove him to Seattle for meetings. She drew up contracts. She negotiated contracts. During that time, she wrote 2 award-winning books. She raised their 4 kids. All while doing all this to help build Amazon. That's how she got a couple $1 billion when the divorce came along. She said, I want X amount of dollars. And he couldn't fight it. Because without Mackenzie Scott, he would not have what he has. And she has donated to HBCUs. She's donated to Planned Parenthood. She's just giving the money away left, right, and center. She said, my kids are never going to want
I got my hand out, baby. I got my hand out. I don't need $1 billion. I don't even need $1 million. And just enough to get out of debt.
Have you seen his new wife? Talk about a fucking trophy wife. She doesn't look as good as her. Huh?
No, she's all Barbie. There's nothing real on her. She's fake from head to toe.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? She doesn't look as good as she does right now. I'm like, wow. So some people know how to handle money. They were both poor when they started out. She is still driving a 10-year-old car. She is living in a small house, not on a ranch, not on a big old hunk of land. She's living in a nice house.
She's living within her means, and she also is being frugal because she sees how things are going, and she's been with him, so she's definitely seen how things are going. Mm-hmm. You gotta leave something behind for them children.
Yeah, but she's got billions of dollars. Billions of dollars was her slice of the pie. She got plenty of money. Them kids ain't gonna want for shit. But then again, she also did not raise them to be very materialistic. You got this. This is the real brains of Amazon. She kept the books. She negotiated the contracts. Everything. That new wife, she don't know shit. How do you want me
to know how to spend that money?
That's about it. That's it. You hit the nail right on the head. That's it. I like her. She keeps
It's
sending
kind of like
money.
a lot of basketball wives. A lot of basketball wives don't know shit, but they know how to spend that money.
There you go. There you go. I'm gonna say it again. What I love is she has given money to every HBCU. She has given money to Planned Parenthood, to all kinds of charities. That's her thing. That's her jam. Wow, him? Who the fuck he donating money to? Nobody, as far as I can tell.
Trump.
Yeah. That right there. And wait till they do.
And for anybody who shops,
go ahead.
Anybody who's been avoiding Amazon and been shopping other places, just so you know, if you order anything off of eBay, it's coming through Amazon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm getting Amazon packages, and I'm like, I didn't order anything from Amazon. And I open it, and it's what I ordered off eBay.
Yep. Exactly. But here we are. This is America today. Do I think we're going to have another pandemic? No. Do I think we need to pay strict attention because our CDC and pay attention to the World Health Organization? Because what's going on right now? We are living in a bubble. We're not getting half the information that other people are getting in Australia, Canada, France. We don't know shit. And they don't want us to know shit. Like those 3 destroyers that they're saying were hit, and he's claiming there was no damage. That's a fucking lie. We all know that. Because you know how you know that? What's the name of the pilot that got rescued? Where is he?
Mm-hmm.
How was he treated? Because that fictitious pilot doesn't fucking exist. And these idiots are too stupid to not follow up on their lie. You told a lie and you just left it there. And our media is not even beginning to question anything.
Well, they're all owned now, so they don't have to. That's why I said, if it weren't for the fact that the reason I started following Steve is because he follows a lot of people. So he won't put anything else out until he can get it from a reliable source. Mm-hmm. He'll say, there's stuff out there because I'm not sure about the reliability. And until I can confirm things, I'm not even going to discuss it with you. Mm-hmm. And I love that about him. Yep. Because there are some people, the minute they hear something, they jump on every social media app and do a video and like, have you heard? Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, slow your roll. Yeah. Literally, that was out like 3 seconds on this social app, and that's where you saw it, that's where I saw it.
Right.
That doesn't mean you run out there and be like, guess what, America? I don't have a doctorate. I have no degrees. I have done nothing. I'm not political in any way. But let me tell you about all these things that I see here, and I'm going to tell you as a fact. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. That's why we have such a distrust in everything as it is. But our mainstream media is all bought and paid for. It is now state regime.
Yep. And you are right. John said hunter virus in Georgia. Yeah, because at least 15 Americans have returned here. And they're not being quarantined. They told them, take your temperature. If you feel bad, go to the emergency room. Didn't we go through that bullshit when people were getting off planes in New York, off cruise ships in California and Florida?
Well, and if you look it up, it tells you it could be anywhere from 3 days to 8 weeks before you have symptoms.
Yes.
So if you've gone 5 days and you never got a fever, what are you going to do? You're going to go back to life.
Yep. Yep. Because wait a minute, first they said everyone was being kept on the boat. Wait a minute, then how the fuck did 23 people get off the boat? Where were they going? Yes, and two of them are in Georgia. The hell? I'm like, did we learn nothing?
No, and we never will.
My gloves are back. My masks are back. This morning I made a point of taking a pack of gloves out to my car and a pack of masks out to my car and put them in my fucking glove compartment.
I have an industrial sized bottle of hand sanitizer so I can refill all my bottles. But I always tell people, just because you weren't on that cruise ship, just because you haven't been on the airplane, gas stations are nasty. People travel all over the world by car. Mm-hmm. They're hawking and hacking and hooking and then they touch that damn pump, and then you touch that pump, and you don't think nothing of it when you get something in your eye, and you go to rub your eye or you rub your nose, and then a few weeks later you wonder why you're feeling bad. Because y'all don't know how to take care of yourselves. I keep a cloth glove always in my pocket. Mm-hmm. But I always keep hand sanitizers, wipes, all that stuff. I won't touch a gas pump. I won't touch a door handle. I'll wait for somebody to open it, or if it has an in and out, I will use my elbow, my butt, my shoulder, my back, my foot. I'm not touching a damn thing. But if I'm stuck touching something, I immediately sanitize the shit out of myself.
There you go. That's it right there. And I hate to say this, but I was listening to a live today, and the doctor was saying, well, Hunter virus has been around forever, and it's very low chance of transmission, and and he was going on and on and on. He said, and direct human unless it mutates. And then, but other than that, I'm like, whoa, roll that shit back. Did we not just
there's already multiple variants of it, and that's why they're concerned that this one is more human to human, because unless that ship was completely loaded with mice, how else you gonna get it? And if the doctor that was on the ship is treating people and now he's sick, hello. So unless that ship is completely loaded down with mice that are infected, how else is it getting around? And they said it. There are multiple variants, just like with Vid. Vid's been around forever, too. If you read the back of a Lysol can from 10 years ago, it was on there.
Thank you. That's what that was the thing we kept bringing up. Remember, it's new, and it's now. How could this just happen? Like, dude, check an old can. Corona has been around for decades. It mutated. So when that doctor was talking today, and I'm sitting there, I'm just working, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Mice. Yeah. But when he snuck in, unless it mutates, I went, you could have started the whole fucking conversation with that term. You didn't need to get 5 minutes into your speech, your dissertation, to then drop that phrase and then pick it up and say, no, bitch, back it up. You could have said it could.
Statistically, the original is a very, very low. Very low. Yeah. Like 1 in a billion. Okay? But do you remember when they used to put hormones in the cattle?
Yep.
And everybody who got sick would go get antibiotics and couldn't get nothing to work because they were antibiotic resistant.
Yeah.
Because they were giving it to us in other forms, and so our body was like, well, that's foreign. Oh, okay. Guess we'll fight that. Okay. Hella sick now. Okay, hospitalization. Whoops, there's the coffin. Like, people don't understand that nature in itself will find a way to survive.
Yep.
You have seen single flowers grow out of not the crack, but the center of cement.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen trees dangling off one root, but grow until they can lean down to the side and lay down and then re-root itself and keep going.
Yes.
Nature will find a way. And if it's a deadly nature or a beautiful nature, it does not matter. It's going to find a way to survive.
Exactly.
Oh, science. I miss science. Oh my gosh.
Yes. And I miss the fact that people don't seem to understand. We are a mutation. Took millions of years, but we're a mutation. Life is mutations. Things changing. Things running into a brick wall and going, oh, well, we're going to go this way. That's how it works.
Well, I mean, if you look at years and years and years and years and years of things getting dug out of grounds, and they find skulls that were misshapen, super tall people with long fingers, like their facial structure looked almost, that's why everybody said we evolved from apes, because they looked ape-like. So we also, like you said, mutated. The further away from the equator we got, the lighter we got. Like, just...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were just talking about this the other day. I've seen the whitest Hispanics and I've seen the blackest Frenchmen.
Yep. Dark Italians used to be considered niggeroid. That was a phrase they used. Because Italians in southern Italy were darker than the northern Italians.
Olive skin.
Yes. It gets me.
And I'm not a Bible thumper, but I could have sworn they said something about woolen hair and olive skin.
Didn't they? I thought they did. Yeah, that right there. Anywho, I just wanted to pop on for a few minutes, flip through a few things. Whew, Lord have mercy. Anything else you want to talk about?
Let me go check the oil.
She's gonna go check the news. Anybody heard anything else about Junta or the 3 battleships that have been hit, but Trump is claiming they were not hurt? They were not damaged. We got no damage. Even though we've got the Gerald Ford coming back, and they're talking about it may take them, that ship may be out of commission for a year. You back?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
I take it you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. No, the oil's still kind of leveled out now that everybody kind of quit popping off. So we'll see.
Okay. All righty. Anywho, we just wanted to, we come in and we have conversations, just little chit chats about things going on in the world. So thank you so much for coming up, Sunshine. I appreciate you. Hey, mods.
Thank you for having me.
You guys are the bomb. You keep us on the straight and narrow, and we're grateful. You can find me over on the Tube. You can find me on Substack. You can find me on Spoutable.
You can find me in all the same locations. And the note. Don't forget the note.
Oh yes,
You're
Red
still on
Note.
the note.
Red Note.
Yeah.
That's the Chinese version of TikTok. Red Note. Come on over. You enjoy yourself. Good night, people. Facebook, good night. Thank you for popping in. And the Tube, thank you for coming by. It's appreciated. Bye-bye. Oh, boy.